The journey that we have now, the Master Men, it all began from me having masks and me wearing so many masks in my life, knowing that I was hiding, but I didn't have anyone to show me how to take them off. It's a dog-eat-dog world in the city. So if you be vulnerable, the vulnerabilities get taken advantage of, and therefore you put on more armor and close off even more because there's not a safe space to be able to open up and share. And so the tools that we give here is how can you be connected in your heart whilst being confident in your ability to hold yourself.
This is what I want you to see, and behind the mask is what I don't want you to see. So by having that duality and that energy that's invested in creating that mask, that then takes from the energy of being able to experience life in all of the beauty that it is. There was a moment where I was able to share the deepest, darkest parts of myself, the parts of shame, and when I voiced that to a room of 30 men and they witnessed me and the world didn't collapse around me, I understood that it was just a story in my head. And by stepping into a massive level of discomfort, I was able to finally realize that I'm capable of so much more than I ever realized.
This stuff's going to change the world, like no question asked. There was definitely a level of fear that came up for me, you know, and it was that fear that I continue to step into. And it's not that when we move away from the fear that our life gets better, but when we step into it and realize there's nothing to fear in the first place. So it's definitely my deepest encouragement to anybody that's watching this to be in that space where, you know what, if it's scaring you, it's a sign that this is exactly the thing that you need to be doing.
This is important because it brings every type of man from every type of life together. It shows that we are one, we are connected, we are human, we are a tribe, we are a family, we are brothers. Come along to this and finally feel free. Come along to this and finally find yourself. It's the best gift. It's changed my life.
The power in programs like this is that it really just strips you back to nothing and allows you to rebuild from that rather than making mistakes and trying to make progress on top of a foundation that already has a lot of issues.
So if you want to deepen your understanding of how to relate and how to connect, truly connect with yourself so that you can therefore connect with somebody else, then this is the place.